In today's video, I'm going to replace this toe-touch bathtub stopper. It is still functional, but it's just a little bit old, and I like to replace it here to avoid any future issues. I purchased a replacement at Home Depot, and I will suggest that when go to buy one, take a picture or take this piece out and make sure that we buy correct one, because there's so many different options. I will put old towel in the bathtub to prevent damage. Besides the replacement piece, this is tool that I need. This is the thing wrench to take the old stopper out. Screwdriver is gonna be in use like lever, and I have plumber's patty to seal it when I replace new one. First thing is to take this cover off, and with screwdriver, actually I need flat here. Now I have a flat here. I need to unscrew this big screw in the middle to take this piece out, like that. And then I have access to this metal piece that I will need to use wrench for. I have two ways. One is smaller, one is bigger. In my case, it's smaller. Fits over this cross inside. And I will use the screwdriver in the hole and start carefully to twist it counterclockwise and take it out. You can see the old plumber's body crumbling. I will suggest always take your time with these things, because it can cause a lot more bigger problems if you are not patient. It's pretty long, so I'm almost done. Here is it, and this is how it looks. I will use a piece of paper towel and put it in a pipe like that to prevent this plumber patty go in. I'll actually use two, and then I will scrape it a little bit and then vacuum. It's pretty crumbly, so once I have this, I'll use just a vacuum cleaner and take it away. After I vacuum all pieces from the plumber's patty, I'm gonna use alcohol wet wipe and then clean all the way around. Here's one more plastic insert with threads, which is on a new piece like that. I'm not gonna take that out because I tried and I couldn't, because I didn't have a leak. I don't wanna cause more trouble than necessary, so I'm not gonna replace that. I'm just gonna replace this metal part. This is that plastic piece that I don't want to mess with. It is holding well and it's in good shape. So I've tried to use my screwdriver and then push on these little the teeth and try to do it, but it won't go out. So if it's in good shape, not necessary to replace it. In my case, it's in good shape, so I'm not going to do that. Also, this rubber seal I need to put in between bathtub and the pipe, but I have access from the laundry to see my bathtub here, and it is in good condition, didn't leak, so I'm not going to mess with that either. If I need to, I will, but not necessary. I'm just going to replace this metal part, because here it's already damaged, and that's the main reason that I'm replacing all this assembly. Got more pieces and then seals than I need, but this is the reason that I'm replacing, to not to lose this. And if I did lose this in this case, I will not be able to use my wrench, and that will be a whole different way of taking this out, much harder than the one that I'm doing. I'm going to take this apart, separate this, put the plumber putty here, and insert this piece into place. And then we need to roll this. And we don't need to worry about taking too much. Once we go around here and we put it in, it will squeeze out whatever is too much. So I'm gonna just go like this, and it will seal well. Now, very important thing is to have good start, because if you don't, and I already did it, but if you don't, if we screw up the threads, we will create a lot bigger problem than just replacing this quickly and easily. So I'll do it by hand till I come to plumber's putty, and then use my wrench to tie it. Again, only by hand. Slow. Patience is very important in these kind of jobs. And then use a screwdriver to not to damage the bathtub. No need to over tight, but snug it. That's it. And we can clean this putty that came out in between. And then last thing is to screw this toe stopper in. And once you reach it, it will turn, but it is to the end, and that's how it works. Before I test, I'm going to replace, while I have it in the kit, my overflow plate. Take all one out. Okay, one piece is off, and this plate also. I'll just clean a little bit inside. This is genuinely not dirty. This is not dirty. It's a seal. So I will not need to replace any of this. Just put new plate back on. This new plate came only with a middle screw. I will have to reuse 2 side screws that I need to use for this bracket, which is okay. There is no big function of this. No need to over tight it. Put it in the center for middle screw and a new plate. And this also doesn't need to be too tight. And that's it. All is done. Now I'm gonna just test it. Let water go. and now he's stopped, and I'm looking for bubbles, which I don't have any. That means it's sealing well, and I'm gonna put it again, and water is going through, so it functions well. All water is gone. So easy job, simple. We don't need to pay a lot of money for somebody to come and do this, but very important, like I showed you earlier, my old piece was almost broken, and if I didn't change it on time, I will need to do a different procedure and maybe call a professional to do that. But in my case, all went well. I hope that this will help somebody to replace it, him or herself. And if you will have any questions or comments or suggestions, I'll appreciate it. Thank you for watching.